This is your man, Siraj Rich God, and we got our first artist access experience, March 29th. Look, get those tickets. We got some phenomenal artists going to be in the building. we going to have food, and as you know, as always, we're going to have a Blackberry. So get them tickets March 29th. The show goes down here at the Artist Access Studio. You heard me? You are watching Radio Rakim's Artist Access.
Access granted.
Welcome back to another episode of the Artist Access. I am your host, Siraj Rich God, and man, we are here with a legend in the building, a young legend in the building who has been, took him a little break from the scene. I hit him up, said, man, we miss you, brother. Where you at, man? So we had to get him on the show today. We have none other than your favorite poet, my favorite poet. We got Brother Malcom is in the building.
Appreciate it. Hey,
Yeah.
legend is a bit much,
Hey,
man.
man,
Legend is a bit much now.
You're a young
know what
legend
I'm
out
saying?
here, man. Look.
That's a hard,
take
hard
that.
step into.
Hey,
you know
man,
what I'm saying?
look. Hey, take that, brother. Cause look,
Appreciate it.
I met you like when I first moved out here.
Mm-hmm.
I think I met you on a Mr. Reverse's show.
Yeah.
We both was on the show together.
Yeah.
And we clicked up.
That's like
got tight together.
13, 14?
No. I came out here in 17, so it had to
Okay,
be like
so
in
17.
18 type shit. 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we was
yeah.
over there off by Greenspoint a lot.
Yeah.
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 That's a long time ago now.
Yeah, that's a minute, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, first time I heard you spit, I'm like, man, that dude fire. That nigga cool, you heard me? Like,
Appreciate it.
And I've seen you constantly get better and better and better at your craft, you feel me?
I'm actually at a point where like some of my older poems, I'm like ready not to say
I heard
them
you say
no
that
more.
last night. You want to put them in the
I
casket.
just want to put them like in a little case or something.
But you can't do that. Cause
I
what you say
know.
by request, you'll pull them out by request.
I would pull them out by request.
Because I'm the one always tell you, hey, man, spit that.
Yeah. If
know what I'm
somebody
talking
says,
about?
hey, say this one, say that one, then
Yeah.
then sure. But like, I kind of like the person that wrote them poems.
He ain't the same guy. He
Yeah,
gone.
I don't even know where he at no
Right,
more. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
So
right.
I can still sing with the same fervor, but the
Right.
same emotional connection isn't to the poem
I
like
feel
it
that.
used to be. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
Except for Let Me See My Son, I got it's a special spot for that one. You know what I mean?
Right. What about the one you saw a kick for me? I think is that the one or the one you said I just look like that?
I just look like this.
It's called that, right?
Yeah.
That's my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
See, that's one of the ones I'm talking about. Like, I
Yeah,
kind of want to
yeah.
just set that on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked for it, they could get it. But
Yeah.
other than that, like,
yeah.
I do still feel like that, though.
Yeah. Because I look like that.
Yeah.
And I walk like this.
Yeah. You know, perception is a reality.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Not to say that how you're perceived is who you are,
Mm-hmm.
right? 'Cause that's a fallacy, right? But how you perceive will dictate how people treat you. It's going to. And how people treat you, if not immediately, eventually will dictate how you respond to them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And
yeah,
we as
yeah.
people, no matter what it is that you say, people talk a big game, but we as people, we are no more than our responses to the situation. What did you actually do? What did you actually say in the situation? That's really who you are, not all the game that you talked over there, right? So if I can understand this, then I can set up my perception to dictate the treatment that I receive so that way I can respond the way I choose to and then be who I really want to be and not be a victim of my circumstances or the stimuli or the situation or whatever the case may be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay cognizant of that, like how you dressed.
Right.
People approach you according
Okay,
to
yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Most definitely, man.
And this right here is a staple, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. The Blackberry, man.
Ever since we was over here at the other studio.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
Oh, right up the road, not too
Down
far.
the street, yeah.
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 That was good times too.
So, Brother Malcolm, brother, you step back from the scene a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? Had to gather yourself. You know what I'm saying? Talk about your time away. Like, I know you was out, but I know you still watching the scene from afar?
Yeah, from a distance. Actually, not really.
No?
Nah. Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I was just saying this a second ago. When somebody gets into an accident, a car crash or something like that, and the injuries are extremely bad, they'll put them into a medically induced coma, right? Because your body does most of its healing just generally when you're sleeping anyway.
Right.
And so being in that comatose state allows you to heal in ways and more rapidly than you would be if you were conscious and aware. Right? And so me in the poetry industry, that's where I've been.
Okay.
Right? I've been in a medically induced coma.
You told me that. Yeah.
So that way I could be able to heal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some major traumas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So really,
So how you feeling right now? Are you back?
Oh man.
Are you the new guy now? Or are you still healing a little bit? What's going on with you?
I'm not writing like I want to.
Okay.
Right? Because I find that I'm healed but scarred. So there's different type of wounds. You get stabbed, you get cut, you know what I'm saying? You get bruises, breaks, right? And you heal from these things. Some of these things leave scars. Some of these things don't. Some of these things are more likely to leave scars, and some of the things ain't. And I'm healing from burns.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So now every time I put pen, I can pick a topic.
Yeah.
And I get to writing about that topic, I see the hurt spill out still.
That's good though.
Get it out.
Get it out. Let
you
it
know
come
what
out.
I'm saying? I don't.
Yeah.
And then I try to write about something else, and then I see the hurt spill
Okay.
out again. You know what I'm saying? And that's not who Malcolm Alexander as a poet is.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay. So do you stop writing, or do you let it all come out when it's coming out like that?
I'll normally save it.
Okay.
I'll get whatever's falling out right there, and then I'll save it. Because now that's going to be two different pieces.
Yeah.
This piece right here really belongs in another poem.
Okay.
That I'm having difficulty writing wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of not even a pride thing, but what you say matters less than how you say it.
What you say matters less than how you say it?
What you say, the
Matters
actual
less.
word
Yeah.
choice,
Matters less
than
how you say it.
how you say it. I could be like, man, I'm really tired. I could be like, man, I'm fucking tired. You know what I'm saying? Or I could say it with tears in my eyes. I'm so fucking tired.
Right.
The words was almost all exactly the same words, but the how.
Yeah.
The how you say matters more than the actual what. Your how tells people more. 80% of communication is nonverbal.
Yeah.
So if I get a text message, I really only get 20% of what this person meant to say to me. Because 80% of communication is nonverbal. Eye contact, posture, tone of voice, rate of speech, volume. You can't see that in a text message. And that's why people you get a text message and then you're battling back and forth in text messaging.
Trying to figure out what do you really mean. But
Well, really, y'all operating on 20% of what the capacity of what y'all should be communicating at. You know what I'm saying? FaceTime is probably the best way to communicate with somebody nowadays because you can get the whole 100% of the communication. You can get the video, the visual, you can get the audio, and you can actually process the literal words. You know what I'm saying? But if all you got is the words to go by, then you kind of cheated out of the exchange. You know what I'm saying? It's a hell of a tangent, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, brother, you performed last night. You said that wasn't your first time performing. Are your second time back on stage?
That was my second time back on stage. I'm kind of disappointed that Reverse is down like that.
Yeah, that was wild, huh?
Man.
That was wild.
Man.
That kind of had me kind of emotionally in a crazy space.
I think like not everybody has the same experience with everybody.
Right.
That's my disclaimer.
Right.
But so many safe spaces have been provided for me to perform my craft by him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually happy that of all the times and moments that I decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and because I've had the opportunity to get back out and to perform some more and to go and partake and stuff like that, and I just haven't capitalized on it. And then the time that I do, see, there's a reason. You know what I'm saying? By what I believe, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighted in his way. You know what I'm saying? There was the divine intervention to put me in the right place at the right time to be able to come through in that way. You know what I'm saying? But I actually performed for Reverse to answer your question. Once, I'm not even sure how many months ago I've been in a coma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But once before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know he provides a space devoid of some of the stimuli.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at stretching my legs a little bit more. I actually don't want to. Next time I do something that I plan, I don't want to come into the city with it.
Okay.
I don't. My side of town got enough people and not enough to do. You know what I'm saying?
So you gonna start doing your own thing out there?
Oh
big
yeah,
time?
that's the plan. We're gonna be on the east side. We're gonna be on the
Hey,
east side. Stand up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Shootbox, Debo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mister. We got a big events coming up on the east. Y'all got to come out and support it.
It's about that time. You know what I'm talking about? I tell all the boys that the level up of your game is to start throwing your own events and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So it's about that time.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. And like the daunting part is the feelings of what if it don't? What if it don't pan out? What if it don't fail? And normally, one of the hardest things is, I'm going to call it the sophomore slump of new events and stuff, right? Because you get that initial, oh, that's my person support, right? And everybody comes out and shows up and just get, you know what I'm saying? And then about the third or fourth time of doing it, it kind of, you really drawn off of your actual effort. You know, your favors and your good looks and so on and so forth, and that's kind of wore off a little bit. And now you're actually pulling off of your actual marketing and your actual attempts to actually go and connect with people and go and support other people intentionally to market yourself and remembering to say this and make the posts and all that about 3 or 4 events in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people will be high on them first 3 or 4 events, but not realizing that this is just off of the strength of who you are to the people, not off of your actual business savvy.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking at doing something out on the east.
Okay.
I want to do something. I don't want to do something geared towards us. That's crazy.
Right.
I want to do something geared towards the people that look at us and want to be us, too scared to do it.
That's the shit I be on. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They I'm a poet, I write, but I don't know if I could do what
Right.
y'all do.
Right.
No, you can. Come on over
Yeah.
here. Come over here to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna name it something like, remember when we was doing Puff the Mic, I was like, this is the gym.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the mindset I'm going for. I want a space that is not for the seasoned poet. That's not what I want. The seasoned poets, they got it. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody who's not so seasoned to be able to come here, be comfortable, have some other people in the room discuss your poem. Right now, you just said it. Your first time sharing, and we're going to get somebody to give us some feedback on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you some honest feedback on it, some pointers on your posture and how to stand and hold the mic. You know what I'm saying? And how to monetize this shit. That's what I want to do for new poets coming in. Seasoned poets, y'all want to come out and flex and just stretch your shit, yeah. But I really want to build something for the average, everyday person.
They had that idea too. She was calling it the lab, the
The
performance lab,
lab,
right?
see?
The performance
See?
lab. You
You
know
know
what I'm
what I'm
talking
saying?
about? And it's a good idea.
Great minds,
It was
great
a good
minds.
idea, good
You know what I'm
idea, you know
saying?
what I'm saying?
The whole statement, bitch, you wasn't shooting, we be shooting in the gym. Yeah, well, we're going to go to the gym, everybody. Let's go to the gym. You know what I mean? So that's really where I'm at with the next thing.
I was like, everybody can't handle corrective criticism. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody ain't built to receive that type of shit. But hey, it is what it is. If when you come in, you're gonna get it. But everybody ain't. You're crushing people with that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that comes with the territory.
Yeah.
You know.
But I think that would be. I'm glad you said it, right? Because now I'm brainstorming in the middle of this. Thank you for that. Right, but I think that it would be important that I, as host, should produce something raw, like I ain't practiced. That I'm questionable about. Because you know how it is. We write all the time, but we don't be knowing if it's good till the crowd respond.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And allow these people who self-profess not to know poetry to critique me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
To make it an even exchange, to where it's more comfortable of a space. You know what I'm saying? So I could be vulnerable because he's being vulnerable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When in Rome, do what Romans do. This is the space where we be vulnerable at. This is where we practice and try. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like if you the worst basketball player on the high school basketball team, right? When you go to the park, the rest of the basketball players aren't going to be trash you at the park. Now, in the gym, they might trash you a little bit. You see what I'm saying? They might be like, ha, 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 and laugh at you a little bit. But as a team, when y'all go play another team, They're hyping you up. They right there with you. Not gonna let nobody else trash you. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do this over here in our space. So that way, when we get over here, you know what I'm saying, we know how to support each other unequivocally. You know that no matter what anybody else in this room is feeling right now, you got a team of people behind you that support you. You can go back to the gym over here and go and be in a safe space and express yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I really think that that's my role.
Yeah.
In the poetry industry.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You'd be good at that too. Yeah.
It's a great idea.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. We don't have to connect on that. You know what I'm talking about? Great minds.
Yeah. So your son is stepping up into the poetry world,
Oh
right?
yeah, man. So my son wrote his first couple poems, and I'm proud of them.
Yeah.
I'm proud of them. I can't wait till he gets his voice.
Okay.
You know, because I tell people all the time, there's a big difference between page poetry and spoken word. Right. And it goes into that 80% of communication. Right. You're cheating your audience out of what you're trying to communicate to them if you have to read it.
Right.
If you're just not confident enough to perform it, you're cheating them out of some of the message you're trying to give them. And so I really want to expose him to more than just me. You know what I'm saying? Because really and truly, in most of my circles, I'm the best poet they know. And I'd be like, nah, bro, this nigga's out here killing me. What you mean? You know what I'm saying? So I want to take my son, as soon as that 18th birthday hit, got a couple months, we hitting up all the spots. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm Alexander will be known from being there with whatever my son chooses his name to be.
Yeah.
And that'll be the dynamic, the dichotomy of the new experience, because I can't wait to expose him so he can
Malcolm
get his
and
true
Martin.
voice. Right? You see what I'm saying? Right? Ooh, that's a good one. I'm going to pitch it at him, see if he like it. You know what I'm saying? You might have just gave the boy a name. I'm just saying, you might have just gave the boy a name.
Yeah,
But, and you know, his poetry is a little less aggressive than mine, too, so it's kind of fitting.
Yeah.
It's kind of fitting. So, yeah, I want him, I can't wait till he really gets his voice, because I know he's got an ear and an eye and a vocabulary for it. The boy said some stuff, and I was like, now what that mean? You know what I'm saying? Show me. Show me.
Oh,
So,
man.
yeah, I'm happy about that. I got my son with me full time now.
That's what's up, bro.
I'm a custodial parent.
That's what's up.
And so I like who I am in this role. You know what I'm saying? The person that Gerald is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like who I am at this particular point in this juncture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's probably the brightest. I told my son he had some grades that were beyond disagreeable. And I told him, like, hey, son, hold on. Like, more than the grades and the importance and stuff that I put on you and the education and all that, we've been down that road. But I need you to understand, son, now he's 17, that daddy going through a hard time right now. It's hard out here in so many different ways, right? And you're the bright spot. You are my bright spot, right? So when I'm hollering at you and telling you to get these grades right and understand that I take pride and being able to say that my son is with me and he is succeeding, he is excelling. It brings me happiness. And at a time period where I lack motivation to do shit, it's the one thing that really makes me want to get up and do some shit. My son is here. He happy. I got to take care of this nigga. And so when I see you perform subpar, it kind of snatches my ability to brag. I can't look at my niggas and be like, yeah, Gerald, Junior got excellent grades. He never get in trouble. I can't do that. I can't have my chest puffed out as big when you messing up.
Right.
So it's bigger than just you, son. I need you to do this for me, literally. That you're doing it for me. I need these good grades for me. I'm not asking for you. I'm not asking about your education or nothing like that. Right now, son, I need this performance because I need it personally to feel like somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very candid with him. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I like who I am with him with me full time. You know what I mean? So that's really what my life been consumed of the last year and a half. I just been, because one thing happened and boom, Junior lived with me. Almost, you know what I mean? So it's like, thank you, Lord, put me in the right place at the right time to be available in this way for this particular individual. That's my responsibility anyway.
Right.
So let's focus on that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so that's where I'm at now. Now we and him, we got our legs rolling and stuff, and I see he got an affinity for poetry. Well, let me move back in that direction so that way I can use what God has given me to help influence him. That's what this is all about right now.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So, man, look here, we got the show coming up March 29th, and Brother Malcom is on that show. So y'all make sure y'all get that ticket and come see the man do his thing. Before we go, bro, let the people know where they can follow you at.
You can find me on Instagram, the Malcolm Alexander, and look up In Due Time by Gerald Alexander Williams Sr. Available on Amazon. I got 2 books out. They've been out since I've been doing poetry. And the editing needs some work, but I'm going to tell y'all about them anyway.
Yeah.
I got another book coming. It's going to be a whole lot better. I might steal some material and merge something together.
Yeah,
Kind of an anthology type of thing where like, all 3 books are there.
Yeah.
But you buy the book, and in the book is 3 books.
Right.
You have the Rose-Colored Glasses, which is my earliest poems, and then the In Due Time, which is that I just look like this era of my life, and then the last book will have what's going on now in it. So it'll be meaty. It'll be meaty.
That'll be fire. That'll be fire, man. So look here, man. We're going to take us a quick break, and when we come back, we got some more artists in the building. So y'all stay tuned. This is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Siraj Rich God. Poetry over beats. It's news and rules and rules. Yeah. Let's go. Look. Your third eye's wide shut. You heard I rise up. Yeah. First to fly past the sky, touch the ring around Saturn. That's the reason why I'm rapping. Thoughts I see and I with action. The heart of the key to be free and balance. Travel the stars with many mansions. From the start we need a challenge. Go to war with your inner demons and you can manage your talents. See y'all forward from Atlantis, end up right back in the future. Talk right fast, sometimes I lose you. Light so bright as usual. When I write my light of move, you got you right.
Welcome back to the Artist Access, and we are here with another phenomenal artist who goes by the name of, y'all ready for this? Klimaxx is in the building.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Klimaxx. So we're going to give the full social media name is Klimaxx Buttercream Mistress. Buttercream because they like my buttercream and I bake.
Okay.
You wasn't ready.
So let's just dive right into this name, right? So explain your poetry name. How did you come up with this name?
So I got into erotic poetry about 7-8 years ago. Performance-wise. So I was like, oh, I'm feeling myself.
Yeah.
I've always written it, but I've gotten outside the box. And I was like, I need a name that when people hear it, they're going to be like, what you say? Because when I introduce, I'm like, hey, how you doing? I'm Klimaxx. I said, what? What? I said, but spell it like I spell it, Klimaxx, because I got 2 X's, and anybody before or after that don't count.
What?
So that's how it works. And I figured since, I had Klimaxx, it was a pull in.
Yeah.
I needed a good last name.
Mistress.
So I was like, okay, shit, Mistress with 2 Z's.
Yeah.
Because I like that double.
Okay.
And then because I bake, I had to wrap all of that up in together. So
Right.
buttercream just fit right in there. I'm smooth and silky and tastes delicious.
Okay. I heard that, dog.
You're like, oh, Lord.
So look, take us back to the beginning of your journey as a poet. How long you been out here in these streets doing this poetry?
Spoken word, it's been 2 years.
Okay.
So let me tell you about my first experience. It was hilariously funny and terrifying.
Yeah.
I had on fishnet stockings and boy shorts and a bra. The man gave me 9 tequila shots.
Oh.
I was still standing like I was drinking water. And I went out there and I was like, Lord, he said, you got 15 minutes. I said, oh, okay, I got this. I did not have it. I read 3 poems in 7 minutes. And he was like, you got time. I said, time I don't want no more. Whoever next can go.
Yeah.
And then he was like, but you did good. And then the other people was like, oh, you did good. He said, well, after intermission, come back. I said, I'm going to sit in the audience.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks later, I started getting calls like, you should go show up at this place and practice your stuff. And I was still on my phone like the gentleman
reading,
before me.
yeah.
He was like,
Yeah.
get off your phone. I said, look, I got 900 poems because I write 3-4 times a day. I don't know them. I got books. I don't know. I can go and recite with it, but I don't know it.
Right.
So I got on the stage again about 6 months after. I was like, oh, I'm good. And I was performing, and this girl talking about, we don't hear you. Put your mouth on the mic. I say, oh, Lord, these people mean to me. So that's what you don't know.
Right.
So now I'm learning to perform,
Yeah.
and it's better now. It's like I was clowning last night.
Okay.
But, yeah, that's how we got there.
Yeah. And you had an event last night.
So the event that I had last night, I'm trying to marry the poetic side of me with the baking side. That's why you got that buttercream.
Yeah.
Buttercream. So I did an event called Cake Design Poetically Speaking. So I had 33 people come out. 7 poets in all, 2 comedians performed. But the crowd actually designed the cake. They came out, they learned how to decorate a cake. They learned how to not break the cake. By the time they finished, they had an edible looking cake that looked like somebody made it for them. So they was shocked.
Yeah.
I fixed about maybe 15 cakes. They was sad, but they was beautiful when they left.
Yeah.
So they were proud of it. And then we had one category is, why your cake look like that? So you had to give us the reason.
Right.
The person who won said, my cake looked like this because I was hungry because he ate half the cake. With no cake left on his. I had like this much cake. I said, yeah. But it went really well.
Okay.
Very well received.
How long you been doing your own events like that? Or just events, period?
On the baking side, I've been baking since I was 18, 19 professionally. I do have my own business under the Tiravon side, not the Klimaxx side.
Right.
Because that's the wholesome with the W.
Yeah.
And the Klimaxx is the one with the H.
Okay.
Ism.
Yeah.
So I do private events. I do people do pick me up for kid events, catering, all of that. It's a good eclectic little mix, and then I'm goofy as shit. Right. So the energy that you get from me, you be like, I ain't gonna find nobody else that does what she does, because I'm way up here all the time.
You ever tried to do comedy?
No, I'm accidentally funny.
Yeah. That's the best comedians.
Yeah, see, until I get on stage, I just told you the man gave me 9 tequila shots, and I was sitting there like this. I said, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Lord, help me. Help me, Lord Jesus. Right. Let me tell you a funny story. So somebody asked me, this is my comedian side. They was like, you should do comedy. I said, I'm not really good at that. They said, well, what happened if you go to jail? I said, this was going to happen if I go to jail. I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to get into it with the warden because I'm going to be in the kitchen. And I'm going to be like, look, y'all food nasty. I'm going to need to cook. And then the warden be like, no, you a prisoner. No, I'm a chef. I need to cook. And then she like, you know what? You can cook, but you got to teach other people how to cook. I'm like, they don't know how to cook. Right. And then the warden going to come and say, if you do it correctly, they'll learn. So I said, okay, let me teach Bertha and Craig, and because, you can get your own names in jail. Yeah. She named herself Craig, don't know why. So then I'm helping them, and then Big Bertha is, dyslexic, and was like, I put the oven on what you said. I said 350. She put it on 530. She burnt the whole damn jail down. That was my comedy.
You should try comedy.
But I had to work on that.
I know a lot of poets that they do comedy too. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the class so I can learn. Cause baby, listen. Help me.
Have you ever? So did you host your own event last night? I
did.
Do you host any other type of poetry events?
That was my first one doing a combo. So my goal is to do a couple more. I do have access to a couple of spots because people are starting to notice that I actually do other stuff. And it's like, oh, you should come over here. This is what your fee would be. Oh, okay, but help me sell these tickets. Right. I am terrible at marketing. Right. Terrible at marketing. Like, I need to buy the marketer for the market because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But once you taste my buttercream in this cake, you be like, oh, this is delicious.
We need to taste some of these treats. Bring us some treats over here. Let's see what
so
you got
I brought some vanilla cup with buttercream filling in the middle. So you got a layer of the vanilla cake, layer of buttercream, and a
I'm gonna
layer
taste
of.
this on the air. We're gonna see what I'm gonna give you an honest opinion too.
Okay, well then come on. Can you get him a spoon? Those are brownies.
I'm gonna try the brownie.
That's a brownie bite. Those are normal brownies. Ain't shit in them.
No,
It's not edible-ish. You can still pass your drug test with those. Cause I like the gooey brownies when you can you stop throwing stuff on the floor? Do you know how hard I worked on these brownies? I had to slice them individually and shit. I mean stuff.
This curse you all grown in him. I'm gonna try to.
Oh, I had spoons over there. I was serious.
Okay.
Get a little chocolate in it.
Chewy like this.
Okay, chewy like this.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Make you say.
Nah, this is real good. I like it.
So I do cater for other people. If they's like, oh, can I get the cake like brownies? I want them to be fluffy and thick, or you want the ones that's kind of fudgy. These were fudgy. So I do cater.
I like the fudge brownies.
Yeah. So that normally works. So that's my little logo on the top.
Okay.
Let me tell you about my logo. So it is a light skin. I call it light skin because it's my skin tone. Mm-hmm. And it's a little circle, and around the circle are the African colors, the red, the yellow, the black, because I needed something that was earthy and heart, right? Mm-hmm. And then on the inside of it, you see the heartbeats. Mm-hmm. So I went through a time in my life. So I started, and I had 2 heartbeats.
Okay.
And then it was getting a little crazy, so you can see the heartbeats getting a little crazy. And then I had 5 heartbeats. Mm-hmm. And then it started getting a little crazy. And it was going like the big ass lines, like, you know, where you about to go.
Right. Yeah.
And then I had 7 heartbeats.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end, where I'm at now, it's just a nice little steady line because I'm calm. I'm at peace. Yeah. I'm peaceful. Don't disturb my peace, but I'm single. Okay. And then there's a mold in the middle, the little dot that represents the little mold that I have here. So that's a nice little part. Right. And that same little emphasis that you see over there, I have it tattooed right there because, you know, you got to know who I am at all times.
Okay. So all of your poetry, is it all on the erotic level?
No.
It's not?
No. And I have a children's book.
Okay. So you got to, hold on.
I told you I'm real.
So
but that's not under Klimaxx. That's under Tier 1.
Okay.
Can't take your kids nowhere. We're talking about Klimaxx.
Right.
We're not.
So you just do some of everything, right?
I decided that I'm really good at hyping people up.
Okay.
Whether it's mentally, physically, get you to your happy. I taught this little girl how to walk in heels, and she thought she was the best shit walking. Mm-hmm. She was like, I'm bouncing. I say, get it? Because that's that confidence that you pulling up. And I was like, you need a person in your corner that don't want nothing from you to hype you up. Mm. That's how you know that person is for you.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know that girl from Adam. Mm-hmm. And she was like, I saw you walking in your heels. I want to learn how to walk like that. I said, girl, I be falling. I'm clumsy as shit. Mm-hmm. I said, but I can show you how to do it and make it sexy.
Right.
She said, I own 14-pair of heels now.
What?
So it's the little things that you do for people that make you a genuine person that just kind of just look and be like, you know what? I remember her from somewhere. I'm that somewhere girl.
Okay.
I remember her from somewhere. Right. And then they were like, oh, yeah, that's her. And then they find out I'm Klimaxx.
Yeah. Now, you also have a poetry album?
Yes.
It's out already?
It's been out since February 2024. So it's called Intentional Klimaxx.
Wow.
And I am literally go intentional and then Klimaxx. Klimaxx, 2 X's. That one came out. We are 14 away from hitting 1,000 downloads. So I'm going to need y'all to come on with that.
Where can we download it at?
Anywhere you download music.
All platforms?
All platforms.
Okay.
And it's some music on there. I had paid a producer, got a little music. I was like, okay. It was high as shit. I'm broke as hell. Like, if you're doing it by yourself, save your coins because you're going to need that for later. Right. And then I decided, I said, I want to do something special because I'm a December baby. So I said, I'm going to release the first one. I released the book. I released calendars. I have calendars to match the book. Yeah. So I have 2 2-year calendars and 1 forever Klimaxx calendar. Yeah. But I was like, for December, I want to do something special. So I released the last 5 of Intentional Climax under Volume 2. They also got videos on YouTube to match them.
Okay.
I'm outside.
You been working. You working. Yeah.
It's exciting.
I love it. I love it.
It's exciting. I do have people now approaching me asking, how do I start to learn how to write a book? So that's going to be later on in this year. My plan is to do that anytime after June, because I have a goal before June to get some stuff taken care of.
Right.
And then I'm going to start teaching classes
Cool.
of how you start to get yourself out there.
Oh yeah, they're gonna come to that too. I might come to that.
I'm
working on
excited.
my
Now,
book right
now marketing, don't ask me that. I don't do book covers and I don't market.
Right.
No. But after that, I got you. I can get you to where your book can be ready. And if you got all your material, you've already got your editor, you can get your book out in about 4 weeks on Amazon and Kindle.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
And you
man.
only need 24 pages.
That's it?
Most people don't know that.
Okay.
I'm giving you a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
I got 5 books out, and I'm working on
Wow.
a series called the Erotic Dessert Classes.
Okay.
And they're going to be on location, fake locations, but on location.
Yeah.
And it's going to be around couples, and then we got a scenario twist at the end. It's going to kind of bite you a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm excited about that. The book covers are fire. I got 3 of them yesterday.
Okay. Yeah. I can't wait. Can't wait.
Little stuff.
Yeah. So look, let the people know where can they find you at, get the albums, the books, all of that good stuff.
So we have 3 options for the albums. We got Intentional Climax, Volume 1, Intentional Climax, Volume 2, and Morning Wood. There's 3 different. I did a collaboration on Morning Wood. So that's any platform that you download music on. And I'm available on social media on Twitch, Instagram, TikTok. I'm famous on TikTok to TikTok. And I do have my website, which is climaxmistress.com. You can order books or calendars from there. And also the dessert side of it is under the tiravon.com as well. So, yay.
Yay.
Do you
Well,
like
I can't
it,
wait
Fred?
to
You
hear.
need to taste this other one.
I will. I will taste
Watching
that.
you.
Yeah. I'm gonna taste it.
Look how
give
you
me a
said
minute,
that.
Give me a minute.
But look how
Yeah.
you said that. I don't know how you said that. You said, I want to taste
I'm
that.
gonna try it. Yeah. So I can't wait to hear your poems. So that's your
You say
books right
books?
there?
Yep. So
Let
this
the
is
camera see them books.
So this is one called Less Than Love. There's 2 different covers for this one. That's this cover because my children were looking at me funny. And then I got one with the ass up, face down. That one sold out first.
I bet it did. Look.
I'm just saying. And then this one is Intentional Climax. Yes, those are me. And then in this side, this one, there's 50 Shades of Climax, meaning there's 50 pictures. And at the end, there's a coloring book. Like, where the hell you going to find some poetry, a coloring book, and some pictures?
Yeah.
That's it.
Y'all,
I'm excited.
Yeah, go support and get them books, man. I bet they're very interesting.
They are.
Yeah. So we're going to take us a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get a performance from Klimaxx. I can't wait to hear this performance. So y'all stay tuned. This is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted.
Iconic Wear and Accessories just launched a new line of urban apparel. Stay up to date with our iconic fitted sweatpants featuring the iconic logos. These come in all solid colors and in all sizes. We even have young adult sizes for male and female alike. Check out our sweatsuits and cap 3-piece unit for $100. Stay energized and simply fly with our tees, caps, pants, halters, jumpsuits, jogging suits. There is truly something for everyone you love. Support a local Texas business and shop with iconic wear and accessories. Need a quick and affordable gift for your twin this Valentine's Day? Go to our DM and let us know your style. It's easy to order. Just go to Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram and DM us at Iconic Wear and Accessories. Be sure to visit Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at Iconic Wear and Accessories. Shipping charges apply for out-of-state orders. Don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe to our social media for giveaways all year long. Thank you for your support. We look forward to you shopping with us soon.
Welcome back to the Artist Access. I am here with another dope artist in the building. This guy goes by the name of Kiy Laeson.
What's up?
How you doing,
y'all?
man?
I'm doing very well.
Yeah.
Y'all got me.
You
y'all
came
got
ready
me
to
with that
perform,
line.
brother. You look like you ready for to perform on BT or somewhere. Look at you, man. The BT Awards show or something.
I try.
Yeah. So what's going on, brother?
Nothing. Just really enjoying where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
I'm not from Houston. I was born out here, but I'm from Louisiana, Lafayette, Louisiana.
Okay.
But out in Louisiana, I wasn't really getting the support that I would have wanted.
Right.
And I put a lot into my music.
Yeah.
I design custom pieces for every performance that I do.
Yeah.
I do my own performance tracks.
Yeah.
I write all of my own music. I pick my own beats. I make demos for every song that I record.
Yeah.
So I put a lot into it.
Yeah.
And I didn't really start getting that recognition, and people didn't really start seeing that hard work until I got out here.
Yeah.
But it's made me like where I'm at now. I wasn't really so sure about Houston for a second until I really got to get out there and started doing shows and releasing an album and stuff. But yeah, right now I'm just in a good place.
Yeah. So how long you been doing music?
My whole life, honestly. My parents tell me I used to be a toddler trying to sing songs.
Yeah.
I started writing music in like first grade when I could like write complete sentences.
Right.
And then I started taking it seriously in high school when I got into the Performing Arts Academy.
Okay.
One of the vice principals at my middle school, I missed the original audition, but he ended up coming there for a pep rally that we had, and he saw me and he was like, well, you missed the audition. Backstory, I used to go in his office for recess and write music because he did, when he was in college, his major was music. So I used to sit in his office for recess and write music, and he would help me write music.
Okay.
So he made sure that I got that audition. I didn't have to sing the song that everybody else had to sing. Thank the Lord, because I cannot read music for nothing. My God, I can't read music for nothing.
Right.
Play multiple instruments, and I still can't read music. I do everything by sound or very visual learner.
Yeah.
So after that, senior year, they moved the Arts Academy to a different school, but I stayed at the school that I was at, and that's when I decided that I would start recording finally.
Yeah.
Just some very not very well mixed, very. The words were there, but the sound wasn't there.
Right.
So I started taking it serious after I graduated. I went on about a 2-year hiatus. Life always happens. But I think that was very good for me because I was able to find myself again.
Oh yeah.
As an artist and an individual.
Right.
And then I got in my current relationship, and that kind of built my album, honestly.
Okay.
It allowed me to really deal with things that I haven't dealt with in the past and realize what I have now in the present and what I'm looking at in the future.
Right. Oh, you mic up a little bit? There you go.
And that really inspired my album Factor that I released on New Year's Eve of last year.
Okay. Was that your first album project?
Yeah, I've released EPs. I released an EP called Light Past Midnight in 2021, I believe. Y'all go check that out. But I released that in 2021, and then that was before my hiatus. Then I came back and I did the album, and that was my best work that
Okay.
I've done so far.
Yeah.
As far as like my writing and how passionate I was
Yeah.
about every song on the album.
Right. So there's a lot of artists, right? How would you describe Kyle artistry in your music? How would you describe it?
My artistry is very. I honestly sometimes don't even know how to describe myself. That's how it might sound a little like I'm boosting my head up, but that's how different I feel like I am.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
hard
yeah.
to like explain it or compare
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Like I
yeah.
get the comparison sometimes to like Chris Brown and Mario
Right.
and stuff like that.
Okay.
But as far as like me as an artist completely, it's hard for me to explain.
Right. What type of messages are you trying to get across with your music?
Most of my music now is about maneuvering through heartbreak and maneuvering through tough relationships, whether it's family, friends, romantic relationships, anything like that, because I feel like lately everybody's kind of been lost on how to maneuver around relationships and what to say and how to go about it and how to like treat each other in certain circumstances. And I feel like my music and what I write about, it's helped me maneuver and it's helped me make myself a better person for myself, not just my relationship, but for how I maneuver with day-to-day people. It's helped me open up a lot.
That's good. That's what's up, man. So tell me some artists that you listen to that kind of get some inspiration from.
My biggest inspiration as far as music has always been Chris Brown. My work ethic, I would say, is Beyonce, because the way that she like makes sure she's a part of everything that she does. I kind of try to keep myself in every aspect of my artistry. And just like some newer artists, like I have a lot of inspiration from female artists nowadays because I feel like the female artists are kind of taking over right now.
Yeah.
Especially with like the pop and R&B.
Yeah.
Coco Jones, Victoria Monet, Doechii is another amazing artist that just won a Grammy. And they're like, the different is popular again. For a while, being a copy and paste of somebody was all the hype, and I got tired of it. I stopped listening to music at a certain point.
Yeah.
I would not listen to new artists. I only listened to old school music for a few years until like maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's what's up, man. So like I said, man, we'd love to have you at our next Artist Access experience. You know what I'm talking about?
Definitely, yeah.
Probably had to do the next one a couple months after that first one. But I definitely like to have you on that experience, you feel me?
Definitely, I would love to.
Yeah. Do you perform a lot out here in the city?
I honestly have been performing a lot, especially since I released the album. I've been doing shows probably like once or twice a week.
Okay, yeah.
And then I'm headed to Austin for South by Southwest.
Oh yeah.
In March next month. Thanks to HCX Music Mondays.
Yeah.
I did one of their shows and they gave me a slot for South by Southwest.
Okay.
So that was a great opportunity for me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to book some more shows while I'm out there. I'll be out there hopefully for like 5-6 days.
Yeah.
So I have been doing a lot of shows and I have quite a bit coming up also.
That's in March?
Yeah.
What week of March that is?
The music part, I believe, starts on the 10th and it ends on like the 16th.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You been out there before for that?
This is going to be my first year.
Okay. Yeah.
I've been wanting to go, but this is going to
Yeah.
be my first year.
Yeah.
So I was really grateful for that opportunity
Oh,
because
yeah.
I did plan on going this year already, but that just made it even
Right.
more.
Right.
I ain't gotta pay.
Right.
South by Southwest is high. Y'all high.
Yeah.
Y'all look high. Y'all look high.
Yeah.
But it's all right. Y'all look high.
So, man, what song you gonna perform for us today, brother?
Today I'll be doing the self-titled song from my album. My album is called Factor, and the song is called Factor.
Okay.
That one is really about when you first realize you found that right person for you, and you feel like you have to act fast before somebody else gets to them. So it's like you're not going anywhere. No,
Yeah.
stay right here. You back up.
Yeah.
I was right here about 20 minutes ago. You were over there drunk. Back up.
Yeah.
But-
yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those. That's one of my more mid-tempo, slower songs.
Right.
I have a little bit of everything on the album. I have upbeat. I have
Yeah.
songs where I rap. I do a little rap and I do a little singing.
Okay.
So, yeah,
And you say this project came from a lot of personal experience, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. When I finally decided to deal with my trauma,
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna write about it. Let me see
That
if I can
usually
make
makes
some
the
money
best
off of
music,
this.
though. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
The best music, the best books, poems, whatever. When you bring your real personal life into it,
definitely.
got some hits coming out. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
because it makes it more relatable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't realize how much a lot of people go through the same stuff on a day-to-day basis. And that's why the music that is built from personal experience is more gravitated towards.
Right. Well, I can't wait to hear your music, brother. Before we get up out of here, let the people know where they can find your music at, your social medias, all of that good stuff, man.
You can find me on Instagram at Kiy Laeson, KIYLAESON. You can find me on TikTok, same KIYLAESON. Go stream my new album Factor and stream my other EP Light Past Midnight.
Yeah. So look, y'all stay tuned. When we come back, we got performances from all of the artists today. So look, y'all stay tuned. This is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted.
So this poem is called Have You Been to a Forest? Have you been to a forest? The elephant knocks on the door. Her legs answer. Not sure if they're supposed to open that wide or not. The trunk leads the way as the tongue waits patiently for the rain. Her moans are filling the air, but that giraffe is licking his lips. The trunk goes in and out and in and out of her, but that damn giraffe is licking and licking and licking his lips. So excited, the butterfly flies up. His wings have changed colors, but that damn giraffe is licking his lips. The elephant now runs away well satisfied, but that damn giraffe is licking and licking and licking. I walk out onto the ledge so I can see what I can see. I peek over there and that damn giraffe is licking and licking and I wonder if I can rain hard enough to reach down that long ass neck of his. Damn, he got a long ass tongue. But he keeps licking and licking. He licked me, then he licked his lips. Then I lick his lips, and then he licks me again. Now that damn elephant is running back, but that giraffe is still licking. The trunk goes up. I flip over, but that giraffe is still licking. The trunk goes in and out with more force, but that damn giraffe is licking and licking. Who knew that an elephant and a giraffe can play so well with each other? Who knew they had the same interests? Who knew they could make a treehouse shake? The door has shut. The rain has stopped. The leaves have settled. Thank you for coming to my forest. Y'all like giraffes now, huh?
I think emotionally, I must feel like grass. Like I'm soft initially when I'm well maintained, but eventually you realize I'm made of all these blades, well rooted, but they're shallow. Like they might disappear if there's too much pain. I mean, rain. Because sometimes I feel low, like connected to the earth low, like just a few inches above the dirt low and only a few more dry days away from becoming one with it. My emotions be grass. Because they be cool at first, almost refreshing to lay in, until you realize that you're itching. And that itch reminds you that the grass is dirty or at least unclean, and there's way more creatures living here in this grass than what you noticed before. Maybe more than what you bargained for. My grassy, emotional floor, when it gets cut, it gets everywhere. And then easily caught up in the wind and blown away, never to be seen again, and that's okay, I guess. Because like grass, they grow back, spread, and like grass, when it gets to be too much for people, they loathe them, hate the look of my yard from across the street, demand that it be removed without regard for the individuality of each patch, the importance of each blade, forgetting that it's the only thing holding the earth together, forgetting that the scorched dirt beneath is being protected, forgetting that the desert is worse than the jungle because few things can live there, and if you cut my feelings too much, or if you deprive it of sunshine, or if you drown it in contempt, the whole yard will die. I think emotionally. I must feel like grass. Like I'm soft initially when I'm well maintained, but eventually you realize I'm made of all these blades.
But that last performance, you was finished.
Kiy Laeson. You wanna take a break from me? Well, too late, baby, you're stuck with me. Riding around the city and I don't know what you want from me. Look me in my eyes, I just want you to be real with me. Yeah. I can feel your heart beating. Tell me what's it take for you to want me, and I can't stop. Your heart is the Olympics and I'm going for the crown right now. Baby, turn the lights down. It's twice, maybe once a night. I don't wanna say goodbye. I wanna leave your mind. I don't wanna see you cry. I just wanna see you try. I don't wanna see you hide. I don't wanna see you hide. Oh, what you feel inside. Inside, inside. Oh, what you feel inside. Inside, inside. Oh, what you feel inside. Inside, inside. I don't wanna see you lie. I don't wanna see you lie. Welcome to the show. I just wanna show you off. I don't wanna be the one to turn you up. I just wanna be the one to love you. I just wanna be the one you only. When
you need some space, all you gotta do is come and tell me. Look me in my eyes while I'm staring at you. While we run the streets, can I take you to my place? Or it might be the way that you're talking. I just wanna be the one that you want. I just wanna be the one that you flaunting with. And it won't be an issue, cause when you walk away, I'ma miss you. And like I said, it ain't no. And like I said, it ain't no issue. Anything and everything, anything you're telling me, medicine and therapy, you ain't never sharing me. And you ain't never gonna get hurt. And when I wanna put you first, you ain't never gonna get hurt. Yeah, yeah. You ain't never, 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 never. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause I don't wanna hear it twice, maybe once a night. I don't wanna say goodbye, I don't wanna leave your mind. I don't wanna see you cry, I just wanna see you try. I don't wanna see you cry, I don't wanna see you cry. Oh, what you feel inside, inside, inside. Oh, what you feel inside, what you feel inside, inside. Oh, what you feel inside, inside, inside. I don't wanna see you high, I don't wanna see you high.
Yeah, man, brother, hey, fire, fire. Yeah, come on, brother Malcolm. Man, we had an amazing show, man. All of my artists showed up and showed out. Y'all make sure y'all follow these amazing artists on all of their platforms. And y'all don't forget about March 29th, our Artist Access Experience. We got Brother Malcolm coming out to do his thing. And the next one, we got my man. He's going to come out and do his thing. So y'all stay tuned, man. Artist Access, and your access has now been granted.